8th Street now, if I could tell, looking at the Staples Center. The 8th Street is coming up onto a intersection here, a little bit of cross-traffic head. And oh no, this is going to be close. Boom! Right there, big smash. Just really hit that car. You saw it coming. I'm going to bring Sky 5 around so we can see what we have here. But he just T-boned that car right in the middle of the intersection. He's up on the curb. LAPD bailing out of their units coming up on him. But what a violent crash. Just took that car. The other car hit a fire hydrant, and it's just blowing water all over the street. And we have the suspect trying to get away. He's badly damaged vehicle trying to get away now into the tree as he goes along. If we widen out just a little bit, Tim, well, you'll see right there. That's where the other car ended up. But let's go back onto the suspect vehicle. Door open. The guy's out.
Game over.
And he's on Los Angeles Boulevard. Down he goes. He's probably pretty injured from that crash. It was a very, very violent crash. And the LAPD I got you there.
Yeah, let's pull out, Tim. I'm not sure whether those were non-lethal rounds or not, but clearly they hit him with a whole lot of something as he tried to run from behind that car. And the immediate concern now as well, Tim, I don't know what you can gather from your picture, that innocent driver who came through the intersection and was the victim of this guy's reckless driving, who then sheared a fire hydrant. Is there any sense of the well-being of that individual?
Okay, we're going to have Jeff push in on him. They're going over to the assistant out there. Have Jeff pull into that car. We're going to look here. The driver door is open. Officers are going over to render assistance there, but a pretty violent hit right on Los Angeles here. Officers are running down the street here. I don't know where they're going. What happened here? Maybe somebody just got out of that car. Yeah, look over here. They knew better. They knew to get the heck out of the car and go hide. So those might be the occupants of the car, but the LAPD officers went over and checked the car, and now they've gone over these folks in the alleyway here. So they knew that they didn't want to be any part of this, and so they seek cover behind the buildings, and they're kind of keeping an eye on them. But yeah, they went over and checked the door. Now we'll go back over to see what we got going here. Now officers are going up to the suspect here. Let's kind of move in here a little bit more, Jeff, and see what we have going on down there. They look down. The officers are at the suspect. It looks like they're rendering aid. I'm not really sure. I can't really tell from the shot that we have here, but they've got him laid out there, and officers are over him. Doesn't look like they're too excited. They're trying to handcuff him unless they've already done that, but they're over the top of him. And yeah, I couldn't really tell what happened when he came out. I just saw him go around the back of the car and then kind of fall down onto the sidewalk there. But man, what a horrific crash that was. As we came around the corner here, Los Angeles Street, and I'm going to say this is probably about 8th Street. He's going to try to check the sign, but go back to the car, and we'll keep an eye on this. But it's about 8th Street in Los Angeles where this crash occurred. LAPD, they're looking at the suspect. They got him proned out, and now calling for paramedics to come in as well. So
we've got a replay on screen left right here, Tim. We're going to show this thing again, that T-bone right in the middle of that intersection. I don't think the driver of the Corvette or the victim ever saw it coming. It didn't appear that either of them hit the brakes, and he smacked into them at a good rate of speed. But then ended up trying to drive away. When that didn't work, he got out of the car, as you see on the left here. This is a videotape from just a few moments ago at the downtown LA area, just south of downtown, in a largely industrial area where you might find more guard dogs than people at this time of night. As he came through this intersection, we've seen him do this so many times over the last hour, near misses, and this time taking out a victim as they come through that intersection of the industrial area south of downtown Los Angeles. The victim's car then shearing that fire hydrant as we come back to the live picture, and the suspect behind the wheel of that Corvette. The frenetic behavior we saw from him, we haven't seen from a pursuit suspect in some time, bouncing around fidgety in that Corvette, getting squirrely on the rear end of it, driving with his lights off at a very high rate of speed, reluctant to get on the freeway. He did so for a very short period of time, most of this pursuit going on in Southgate Huntington Park area and then taking its way toward the south of downtown area. And there you see a dramatic end, Tim, that the likes of which we haven't seen in some time.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying, I was watching that happen. I saw the closure of the two cars, the one northbound and then the westbound suspect vehicle, and you can just tell from up here that the closure rate is going to be exactly in the intersection, and we just saw it happen there as he just T-boned this guy, spinning him out of control, and then the follow-up here. But it looks like Yeah, there may have been lethal force used on this, just the way the suspect is laying there on the sidewalk, and the officers are not around him right now. We've heard them call for the ambulance to come in. I'm watching the area to see for their rescue ambulance to come in. They always call them in to get any aid to them if they possibly can. But you see the massive amount of police cars that are here on scene. They were just in the area holding the perimeter of this pursuit to try to block off intersections. We saw several of them just sitting in intersections, stopping people so this would not happen. But unfortunately, this was one intersection with one car that got hit here. So we're going to keep an eye on this and bring you the latest as it becomes available. So I'll send it back down to you, Micah.